I don't know if you saw the video on YouTube on Black Brothers on a date, and it's like if Black Brothers can go into the future. Have you seen that video?
No.
He's having dinner with her, and there's bare drinks on the table. She's doing that. She's drinking her drink, and the waiter comes over and he's like, "Yo, how'd you like to? Do you want to split the bill? Or you're gonna pay for the bill?" And he's like, Shoo. And he goes to the future. He's in the car, and he's driving, and she's going, "I'm so tired, babe. I think I'm just gonna go home." And he's like, "All right, cool." Then he goes, Shoo, goes back, and they split that bill. And she's like, "Huh?"
Hey, I think that's weird though, man. Like if you're gonna go out with a girl, go out with the intention knowing that you're paying. Regardless, whether it's going the way you want it or it isn't going the way you want it.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
No, I'm blessed.
Oh, yeah, we just cut that out.
So basically, there was an event in Malta, yeah?
Is this on the pod?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I wasn't sure.
Oh, yeah. There was an event in Malta just gone, yeah? And I think it's called We Outside. Clearly targeted at Gen Z. It was their age group that was there.
Oh, I know the people who do that.
Yeah, there's their event.
That's I know one of the girls and Zayn.
Oh, is it okay? So that age group, yeah. Brother, the way they're like exposing each other on TikTok is mental.
Exposing for what?
This person had a girlfriend, and on the TikTok they're posting the picture of the brother.
Serious?
Yeah, it's not even like, a brother came up to me and was talking to me. I think he had a girl. The girl saying, yeah, so this brother that I'm about to show now, picture.
Serious?
Bro. Hey. Unruly. It's long, man. What's going on? Not everything's for social media, man. I think that is crazy. Well, to be fair, I don't know what they were keeping up with, but if you post a picture of me talking to her babes, just because I'm talking to her, all of a sudden I've committed a crime. Allow me, man. What are we doing here? Gotta have more than a flipping picture. Man can't just go out and just be entertained. Like, what's going on? Go look over your shoulder in case there's a camera. Nah. Also, I feel like part of it as well, some girls will even entertain you knowing this is going to be a potential story on TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not you want the content. It's not just for the sake of, I'm trying to look out for the babes. You're wrong, and you're actually entertaining this conversation so you can make content out of it. And man, this is why you need to stop being so hungry. Cool down. Rein it in a little. Reduce it. Small. Not every babes you need to be going and chatting to, man. Like, preserve your energy, man. Next thing now you're on TikTok defending yourself. Even the guy that we were talking about the other day, dapping up women, and then the girl said, "Oh, go away" or something, or move. She's got a man. And the brother made a whole TikTok trying to defend himself, saying, "If you don't saw the rest of the video, brother, I saw you approach girls chatting wasp, bro. What do you mean? There's nothing to defend there. This content is crap. What is dapping up and then dissing them after? That's dead, man. What are we doing there? Go party, man." Especially if, for example, Marv, this is what I was trying to get Rob to understand, yeah? If someone's walking up to you like this, you've got your back up, bro.
Yeah, really defensive still.
Like, why is your flash in my face? Oh, I just wanted to dap you up because I thought you was a 10. Okay.
Unfortunately, there's certain things that... do you know what it is? I think it might be UK girls as well that are a little bit more standoffish, cool, but at the end of the day, if you know something, innit? Like, at the end of the day, I'm never going to go around and be dapping up girls. Ever. Maybe if I'm in America and then it's like a Cancun jump off, or it's a bit more that environment where girls are just very friendly, then I might just be like, yo, and if I've got a camera, but to do it in the UK is a bit...
Stiff, man.
Yeah.
It's stiff.
But then someone did have a video of a UK version and that man trying to dap up girls and all that. Then when I think they done it in France and all the girls were like, a bit more.
I think
so.
I also believe, that a lot of them have been prompted, but we just see it on camera. Like, it's editing. You can make it look good. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas I don't know you, you don't know me. I don't know what your intentions are when you approach me. Just because you got your fist out with the phone, like you're filming. Like, even when you're talking to someone and they're talking a bit of, You know that talk in a funny way. Sometimes you got to scan the area like, wait, someone got a camera? Am I being pranked right now? Like, what's going on? Why's your energy so high? But they're doing it for the video. They know what they're doing. They know how this is going to look in the edit. I'm not in the editing room. I'm a victim right now. That's what I'm saying. But if you sat down and gone, by the way, I want to ask you a few questions. I'm just going to do it on camera. Is it okay if I do that? And they say yes, that content can still be organic and work. But it's like people don't want that. People want the ones where they catch you off guard. Is what I'm saying. That whole dapping thing, like the girl's just raving. She just wants to chill. And do you know what the problem is? And I think this is an issue again in the UK as well, yeah? No matter what the video is, if you're caught in a video, it's a problem. If someone sees you in the video, better people are sending it to you. Yeah, why are you in this video? These times you might not be doing nothing, wrong.
Yeah, but you know what's mad? One of my friends, one girl I know, said to me, she was in West, and this guy came up to her and said, "We want to be in a video." And she's like, "Cool." And then the guy done something, and then she won an iPhone in the video. But then at the end of the video, he took the iPhone back.
They say you're not giving the iPhone back?
No, but I'm like, why did you do the video? Because he asked me to. I'm like, yeah, but he's made it seem like he's giving you an iPhone, and you knew he wasn't going to give you an iPhone, but you still was in the video. She's like, yeah, but I didn't really. So I'm like, how many of these videos?
Farming content.
Are people doing that? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, clip farming. There's one where the girl goes up to the women and she asked them like a mad question. And I'm like, you didn't just randomly, you both weren't randomly on this high street and she didn't randomly walk past for you to go up to her and be like, hey, hi, you look sexy in that dress. What's your favorite sexual position? I'm on my way to work. What are we talking about? So a lot of the content that we watch is not just accidental. There's a brother that does it very well where he speaks to people and he basically speaks to people from different cultures, different backgrounds, different countries. And then he starts quizzing them about their country because of the information that he knows. And in that, you can see that a community is built because not everyone who's from that country be like, oh yeah, that delicacy is from my country. I remember when I was 9 years old and I found. So that one, when I saw that one, I was like, okay, cool. This one is definitely has more effort put into it. And I rate it because he'll talk to like an Indian girl or a girl from Brazil, a brother from Trinidad, and you'll start seeing people from the same country or culture talk in the comments. That one is sick. When it's just random, it's like, Or did you see the other one, the one in Westfield? Yo, my bro. So would you want your girl to give your boy head, or would you give your boy? What are we doing here? I came here to go Uniqlo. I'm getting quizzed about.
But you can't even stop me and ask me that garbage, man. Until you get on my face, man.
But you know what it is? I think they need to catch you off guard because if a man stopped you and said, "Buff, 1 second, let me just tell you what questions I want to ask you."
No, but you can't get me off guard. I'll just walk off.
No, I know.
Like, that's what man need to start doing now. You ask me silly questions, I'm just walking off.
I've seen some brothers be like, "Fuck off, man." just keep it.
Brother.
Yeah, they're dumb questions.
I can't be seen to be answering those questions on camera, bro. I don't know how you're going to edit it or whatever. I don't know what you're going to say.
Because man's edited because you looking praise.
I'm just walking off. I bet now, brother. Safe.
Yeah, say I'm all right, man. You do your thing, though. Love. What else is happening in the world, man? You know, we haven't updated people with this whole Diddy case, you know. Diddy's
going to walk.
What? Why do you think he's going to walk?
He's going to walk, bro. He's not going to jail for no Rico, bro. They have not done it properly. Even I saw one of the videos the other day where they were saying that one of the women, the Jane Doe's, the lawyer was saying that it came out in court that Diddy used to give her 100,000 on a separate day. That he used to take 100,000 vacations. He gave her necklaces. She used to chill at his house. And there was no freak off. Like, she used to just come and chill and spend time. So even the lawyer was saying, once this information became privy, you heard the jury go, like, as in they were like, we don't believe her no more. Because they were saying it doesn't sound like coercion. Because you've been spending time with this dude away from these freak offs and not doing anything. Like, you've been spending quality time, you've been giving you gifts, whatever. So they were saying, is it for the lawsuit or so that you can get money out of him? But it doesn't sound like you were coerced and forced him to do anything. So I think remember, all the defense has got to do is make it seem like there's a possibility that no, that's it.
What's your thoughts on 50's baby mum being one of them, Daphne Joy? the history. Apparently, she's like.
She's been outside.
Yeah, like I don't want to be rude or something, but there's some women that take that title. That's what they do. I'm not saying all women are. I'm not trying to use the term to be derogatory towards women, but some women, that is their hustle. They find rich men, they manipulate them to the point where they get money out of them. That's their hustle. She done it to 50. 50 got her pregnant, had a baby with her, realized that's what she was about, and he dipped. But apparently the whole issue between Diddy and 50 is 50 done it to, not done it, 50's linked one of Diddy's old things back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah. So then Diddy, obviously in the back of his mind, man, in the back of his mind, he's like, I'm gonna get one up on you. So obviously saw the opportunity with Daphne Joy. And that's why he was paying her rent, giving her money. Obviously she's getting invited to the freak-offs, she's getting involved. But the main thing that I think that was her motivation for it was getting paid.
Yeah, money.
Do you know what I mean? So when people are talking about some of these people, I'm like, you can't apply it to like our scene or our world, because we don't have women who walk around and actively tell you, yes, I'm a whore.
What the hell? I'm a whore.
This is my hustle.
I don't think they see it as that though.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is in America, but in America they have that. Like in America, there's a culture where the girl can come out and say, I'm a stripper. We're not judging her, but that's your job. We don't have that here.
Yeah. Even the whole bottle, even in America, bottle girls.
They're being a bottle girl.
Or being a girl who's just in a club, whatever. No one looks down on it because it's just like, she'll invite you to the club. So, whereas here, it's a bit like, that's what I'm saying.
There's a stigma here.
Yeah, the UK is a bit different. Like we're a bit more conservative here. We don't look at stuff the same.
And even if you are a bottle girl, it's not looked at the same in regards to like a man can say his gal is a bottle girl.
And also here, bottle girls, not in the rude, they don't earn that much money.
But even if they did, certain man wouldn't be proud to say their gal is a bottle girl.
I hear you, but I'm saying, but girls wouldn't care as much because they're getting bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, the risk versus reward here doesn't make sense because a girl will be a bottle girl here and not get that much money.
And just face bare judgment for no reason.
So she's like, no. Whereas in America, they don't face as much judgment. And also, I know a girl who was like, she works in New York and she was like, but I only work on Saturdays and Sundays. I mean, Fridays, Saturdays. Rest of the week, I'm not even doing nothing. She's like, on a Saturday, I can earn like 4K, 5K.
I told you about the girl from Stratford when it was in Miami.
Oh, they went to live there. Yeah, she said, especially, and she said she makes more money just if from tips. But she said that if she invites you to the club and she gets you to go into a section, she gets a cut of your section because she brought you to the club. So she said, depending on
commission.
Whatever, yeah. So she makes money.
And that's how they entice you on the Finsta. Yeah, follow my Insta. Let's stay in touch. Every time you're in town, you're shouting homegirl's bring you to the club. You and the man them are blowing peas.
I've noticed that because a couple of times in America when I've been there, girls will be like, "What are you up to tonight?" I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm just chilling." She's like, "Come to the club, man. Come see me in the club." I'm like, "Come see you in the club." I'm thinking, what? No.
Then you see what Drake's got the lyric. He goes, Rochelle, Jordan, big bitches, they just taught me out of $4,000. Yeah. $4,000. Nah. I'm all right, man. I'm all right. But it's the culture there. It's not the culture here, boy. Let a gal tell you, yeah, come on and be in slow jams. Come on, it's 12. I got you. You see 16 man on the same table. Don't go trying to get a commission, you know.
Man just looking at you like that.
Yeah, for that. Nah, man. It wouldn't work here, man. It wouldn't work. Also, girls are not open about it. But we've been Dubai and we've been in clubs and you're like, okay. I mean, I do see. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all of that. But over here, you go to the same club and you see that. It's not as open. It's not. We've been on the table before and a brother came with a girl and we're like, brother, she's not here for you, bro. She's not.
Oh, no, she's with him and she's just looking at other man.
Yeah, because she's not here for him. She's here for what he's about to spend.
No, yeah, she's here for him, but she's...
No, she's with him.
Yeah,
she's not here for him. Yeah. She's here because he probably knows people that she's thinking, you know what? You're getting dropped and I'm going to find a next don.
The funniest one is when like you see her looking at you and then my man turns around and looks at that in the eye level. Oh, you lot two look at each other. Oh, I'll go on, brother.
I don't like it, man. It's stiff, man. I don't like it, man. It's not fair, man. I don't like it. Because I know I can chat to her. Yeah, but and be calm.
No, but sometimes, I don't think it's sometimes not even that. I feel like sometimes this is just a guy that invites her out and she hasn't got to spend her money. Whereas if she talks to you,
No.
now he might not pick her to go out anymore because he's like, what, you talking to him?
But that's what I'm saying, it's high stakes. So, but
It's not because I ain't spending the same money as his brother.
no, it's high stakes for the girl
no
because now
reason.
you're ruining her pattern. Like, bruv, I've said this before. There's certain girls that have man that know, listen, when we go out, you're gonna spend, you're not touching me. That's her arrangement. Then they invite another brethren. That brethren coming over doesn't get the play. Her pattern is, oh, you got one, I want to get one. But she's ready to fling it out. You're like, babes, relax. Now we're all looking mad. We're all looking crazy. The boys are phoning the thing that's got the pattern saying, you know your girl left with like, a next man that's not even rated. She had sex with him. Now the girl's thinking, oh my God, unfollow. Now they're not chatting no more because it's like, that's not what we're here to do. Relax. Even though that's the environment, some girls are not doing that. Unfortunately, for some, you need to understand you're not playing the game as well as others. Like, we know man that I spent dough. Same babes. Listen, after you spent dough, she caught the Uber, you sent home, redirected it to my man's yard. It's a cold world, bro. Yeah, it's rough.
That's why you just got, whatever you're spending, you just got to be happy spending
Yeah,
it.
you got to be happy spending it.
So that whatever happens at the end of the night, you don't really care.
But it's something man have spent that, boy, mortgage can't get paid next month because they decided to go raving. Or journeys, even just the effort that certain man are making. Like, I remember a guy said to a girl, he lied about where he lives because he wanted to like drop her home. So a man lives in East. He's rapping with the babes, rapping the babes. The babes says she's from West. He's like, oh yeah, me too. So then the convo's leading to, oh, if you want me to drop you home, like you can jump in my car. And then drove all the way to West with the girl. I don't even know how the conversation went, but drove all the way to West with the girl. Got outside the yard. The girl's like, I'm just going to help out here, whatever. And he's doing the whole, I need to go to the toilet. Da, 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 da. She goes, yeah, just go home. You live around the corner. Head's hot. Man didn't think that one through, bro.
Them scenarios are techie because I don't know if you saw the video on there's a video on YouTube on Black Brothers on a date and it's like if Black Brothers can go into the future. Have you seen that video?
No.
He's having dinner with her and there's bare drinks on the table. She's doing that. She's drinking her drink and the waiter comes over and he's like, yo, how'd you like to, do you want to split the bill? You're going to pay for the bill. And he's like, shoo. And he goes to the future. He's in the car. And he's driving and she's going, I'm so tired, babe. I think I'm just going to go home. And he's like, all right, cool. And he goes, shoo, goes back. And they split that bill. And she's like, huh?
Hey, I think that's weird though, man. Like if you're going to go out with a girl, go out with the intention knowing that you're paying. Regardless, whether it's going the way you want it or it isn't going the way you want it. You can't go out and then split the bill. I think that's mad to me. It's either you're paying or she's paying. That splitting thing is, we're not like, if you're brethren, cool, whatever. Yeah. But if you're not brethren, there's a capacity where you may be dating or getting to know each other. Someone's got to take the L, man.
I think it depends though. I get it, but I think it depends because if we're not in that space, like sometimes it can be very like ambiguous.
Then you're not in that space then.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're not in that space, then fine.
Yeah, we're not in that space, but then sometimes some girls like to play on that space.
If you're in that space,
do you know what I'm saying? Like, as in, when it suits them, we're in that. We might be in a space, but when it doesn't suit them, we're not in that space.
Yeah, but have you never been in a situation where you both find each other attractive, but it's not that? But then let's say you just do the right things. You
split it.
What do you mean?
Split the bill.
Nah, man.
Yeah, for that one, split the bill. Can you see me? I don't.
But okay, how are you splitting the bill?
What's that Liverpool fan? I don't do ifs and buts. I do absolutes.
All right, how are you splitting the bill? By the way,
just in half.
No, but what's the capacity that you're splitting it?
Half.
No.
50-50.
No, what I'm saying is
fractions.
In that environment that you're in, you've gone out for what? Shisha, dinner, what is it? Where you split the bill?
No, do you see, what I'm trying to say to you is, all right, maybe I might not, but I could. So for example, it depends. Like sometimes I might say, don't worry, it's cool, I'll pay, is what it is. But sometimes I'm like, I don't have to because we're not in that space.
No, but why are you there? I'm just trying to understand why you're there. How did you get there?
Don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't. How did you get there to the point where you're considering splitting the bill?
Yeah, but I don't see an issue with it. I see an issue if I've told the girl let's go out and then we're dating, then I should pay the bill. But if we're in a space where we're just cool and we've gone somewhere, yeah, I can still pay the bill. But if a dude wants to say let's half it, there shouldn't be an issue because we're not in that space. We're just brethrens. Like when I go dinner with some of my brethren, more times I'll split the bill.
Yeah, but that's your brethren. I'm not talking
This is my brethren.
That's not the capacity I'm talking about.
Yeah,
then.
but we're cool though. She's my brethren. We're not in that space.
Yeah, but then I'm not. That's not an example. I'm talking about someone you're trying to kick it with. You're saying she's your brethren because you feel rejected.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, but okay, the example you gave.
I'm saying she's my brethren because we're not in that space.
Okay, but the example you gave, I doubt that guy thought he was going out with his brethren for him to have that vision.
No, 100%.
Is what I'm saying.
But I think he's thinking of.
Like if I go out with Cyan and I pay or she pays or we split the bill, that's not a discussion. Because we're not. It's not that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Let's say there's a girl and it's like she's basically maybe she's hit you up going, oh, I'm not even doing that tonight. You're like, ooh, okay. We're supposed to link up 3 weeks ago, 2 months ago. Now you're free. Let's go do something. So you're in that weird grey area where you don't know where this night could go, but you're starting off with drinks. Because that's usually the case. Because if I go out with my brethren and she wants to go home, I don't care. She's in the car saying, oh, you know what? Let's end the night here. I'm going home. All right, cool. Go home. I'm not fussed. But if you're on a vibe of, do you know what? I want to see if we're going to the next base. Doesn't have to be having sex with him. I'm just saying the next base where the next time you ask for a date, it's a yes. As opposed to, I'll let you know. You see that? I'll let you know. Oh, it's rough. When you're in that space, fighting for her diary. Nah. I remember those days, blood is long. She's waiting for like 2 men to confirm what her Saturday night is. And if those two don't hold on, then she'll let you know. But it's Friday. No. I'm not interested, man. Not interested. I've been there before. It's long. Hold on.
Can't lie, man. I have to let you know, man. You can't be doing that. You can't be having man on the vibe of wait.
I'm just saying, if some people have been there, there's a lot of man that's there now. What's the stat that you said?
Yeah, 1 in 3.
Bro.
No, sex to be 3 months.
I even saw a thing on Stephen Bartlett. You know when he has them dating coaches? A man, 2 million swipes. 2 million, yeah? Got to
like
2,000 matches.
Like 10 dates or something like that.
Wait, 2,000 matches? 1,200 combos from the 2,000 matches.
From the 2 million swipes.
From the 2 million swipes. Guess how many dates he secured?
10.
1. 1 physical date. What? Do you know how much manpower that is? 1,200 conversations only to equal 1 date. Oh my day, man, them are suffering. Hey, no. The game's fucked, bro. Come off the Hinge, Tinder, if you want to pay us for promo.
What do you look like?
They were talking about someone's profile, so I don't know what he looked like.
But I don't think you could talk about.
It's too extreme.
Profile. No, you could talk about it, but I feel like you have to look at what they look like.
Yeah, but I'm not here to judge what someone looks like.
That's not, yeah, but whether you're here to judge or not, that's an indicator as to.
Because I don't think I'll win on dating apps. No, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Hear me out.
Stop it.
Hear me out. The effort required.
It's not effort.
What do you mean it's not effort?
You just got to post pictures on there.
No, you got to engage.
Desirable. No, but you're.
Brother, you think you could just be swiping and matching? It goes to like, hey Marv, hey Sharon. So, what are you doing on here? And then you're talking. I'm not doing all that.
It was in the accountant.
The accountant. 2. Yeah.
When he goes to the dating thing and all the girls are looking for it.
But he's doing research.
That's my whole point. But because he was, when you look at him in comparison to all the other men, as soon as women saw his picture, they're on, man.
No, but he wasn't there. But he wasn't there to link anyone.
That's not the point I'm saying. I'm talking about in terms of dating apps.
No, but they've heard of him.
They haven't heard of him.
What
do you mean? They saw him on the dating app.
No, they've heard of him. That's why it was so funny.
Bro.
They know of him.
No, they don't. He's on the dating app. He said he hacked the dating app. He told the woman, I hacked your dating server.
No, what I'm saying is...
And the precursors of what women look for, I made sure I put that in my profile.
Yes.
And then he started telling them how he hacked their system and what women are looking for.
But he was doing research.
Yeah, but they didn't know who he was. How did they know who he was?
No, I'm saying when he was gathering... Wait, hold on. You talking about before or after?
After, when he's talking to the people who...
Yeah, so the dates were before, where he was gathering the information. He was there to gather information.
Yeah, but he went to a speed dating event. So after the speed dating event, he's speaking to the people who done the speed dating event. And he's telling them about how I hacked your system, blah, 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 and whatever. What I say to you is, as soon as the women saw his profile and read up on him, they were on it. So I'm saying, if you would go on a dating app and they saw... Remember, all you got to do is pick, like, for example, your 10 best pictures from the gram and put on a dating app. So remember, when women are swiping, they're going to see one of your pictures and be like, oh, I like him. and go into the thing.
But it requires more effort, is what I'm saying. You didn't let me land.
No, but your effort is not the same as someone else's effort. That's what I'm trying to say to you because...
No, you don't listen to what I'm saying. The effort he gave on the dates where he was talking to them and being very direct to the point where...
Taze, do you think you could swipe 2 million times on a dating app and get one date?
I'm not saying I would get one date.
I'm just asking.
I'm not saying I would get one date.
And why is that?
I'm saying I wouldn't have 1,200 conversations.
Cool, but you wouldn't need to. That's my whole point.
So how does the matching...
Because the majority of the women that you swipe on will swipe back and you talk from there. So you might swipe on 10 women in convo.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you're not going to talk to 1,200 women. You're going to talk to you're going to swipe on maybe 20 women and maybe 10 will get back to you and you're going to have a conversation with 8 women. Whereas my man, that's what I'm trying to say, what he looks like is very important. But you can't have, there's no way I'm having 2 million swipes and getting one date from 2. But come on, man. I swear you've got better odds of winning lottery. What's the odds of winning lottery?
I don't know. Let me Google it.
2 million swipes for one date.
But
come on, Taze, man.
His thing weren't popping, bro.
Tosh. I'm telling you, bro. You think, what? But I know man on dating apps that are killing it, you know. Them man ain't swiped 1 million, 2 million times, bro.
Oh, it's too weird. Lottery.
Remember, dating apps...
1 in 40 million.
Okay, cool. All right, so not... Because remember, in terms of dating apps, it's people look at... All you can go by is what someone looks like and their interest. You've seen that one, the one with the chubby black woman and she's got... Chubby black girl, sorry. Or woman anyway. And she's got like a drill song on Hinge.
No.
Like proper drill song. Everyone's like, what is this, bruv?
All right, so here's some stats here. What is the success rate for men on dating apps? This is how bad online dating is for men. As an example, a slightly above average man who generates 16,000 swipes on Tinder will generate 7,600 likes and 8,600 dislikes. Out of these, there will be about 290 matches with just under 8,000 no matches. So it's at a rate of 2.5 matches per day with an overall match rate of 3.7%. What?
3.7%?
Brother. Out of these 290 matches, he will send 87 messages and receive 12. And 191 matches will never result in a message. So you get the match notification, hey babe, no reply, basically. Out of the 99, 31 will be left on red. Or never even opened the initial message, resulting in 68 conversations. 40 of these women would have ghosted him, and our subject gave up on 17 of them. These will result in 11 phone numbers in 4 months, which led to 3 dates, and 8 gave up on the texting and declined the dating offer. But it's rough, bro.
Rough, bro. Rough for some people.
When I see these numbers, I think, why do you guys even bother with Tinder? Why would you give up your all alpha? Why would you give up the alpha and create 100 times work more for yourself when you can just go like...
Yeah, but I feel like there's different apps here for different people. I was watching what's that program called on BBT One? Timeless. What's it called again, man?
84% of users on Tinder are men. So 84% are swiping the 60%, brother. Come on, man. That's crazy, bro.
Pointless, that's it. There's a show on, have you watched Pointless before?
No.
And basically it's they might ask you something like, name the celebrities, innit? And they'll give you 10 pictures of celebrities. And then they'll obviously ask people, like 100 people, to name the celebrities. And obviously you need to get the answer with the lowest number of people. So, for example, if someone says, name these 10 rappers, Tupac's going to be a bait one, Kendrick's going to be a bait one, Drake's going to be a bait one.
You have to guess what people are going to say.
No, you have to guess the
lowest of what people,
one.
Yeah.
So
the least popular one.
Yeah, so for example, like, you might have, like, I don't know, MC Light or something, or Queen Latifah in there. So Queen Latifah, and then if 3 people do it, then it gets a low thingy. But anyway, they had one on dating apps, and I took a picture of it yesterday. And there's a dating app called Vegly, yeah, and it's for vegans.
Mm-hmm.
It's mad, isn't it? And there's one called Our Time, which is for 50s and over.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think one called Once. I think it's apparently that all you need is one match, and you're good.
Mm.
So I'm saying like everyone's got to get dating apps for them. Like I think Tinder might not be for a lot of people.
Yeah, but also...
Have you seen Tinder before?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tinder's wild, bro.
It's tosh. BBC cited a report that said Tinder lost 594,000 users, whilst Hinge dropped by 131,000, Bumble by 368,000, and Grindr by 11,000. That was an article from February this year.
Yeah, but
dating apps are losing their popularity. Maybe they've relationships.
Yeah, but Bumble's for women.
The women make the move first.
Women make the move first.
You probably got tired of doing that.
So Bumble's for women. Tinder, Hinge.
There's Coffee Meets Bagel. There's Hinge. There's OkCupid. There's Christians Mingle. There's Badoo. There's Facebook Dating. There's bare dating apps. My thing is this. I know what I like, innit? And they ain't on the dating apps. That's the problem. They're not on the dating apps, though. They're not.
Certain people say it depends on the country, but I don't know what that means.
No. You might find... You might find one or two in different countries. I hear that, because obviously there's certain dating apps that were booming in other countries. When you quick city break, you get me. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not a dating app for me. Sorry, it's not.
I think the main problem with dating apps is that women are more comfortable and likely to use a dating app. The men that those women want are not more likely to use a dating app.
Oh, look at... Do you know how many times people are like, oh, Tazer, why don't you do a speed dating event? A lot of the girls that ask me are attractive. And I'm like, the men that you think are going to... like, a attractive guy who's got things going for himself. He's got swag, he's got drip, he's got ladies on him, he's driving a nice car, his bills are paid. The nice guy that you want is not at home thinking, yo, lads, you see Saturday night, yeah? We should go to the speed dating event.
Even
He's
a bum.
not doing that.
Even a bum's not doing that. Though.
Not doing that.
Even a bum that ain't got them pee like that is not going to speed dating.
So
events. The only guys going to speed dating events are guys that this might be a bit of a reach, and I apologize if you are one of those guys, but it's usually guys that women don't really want like that.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's pointless.
Like they turn up in a waistcoat and trousers. Like you know the man them that wear shoes when they're not supposed to.
What does that mean, bro?
Like it's a Saturday and you're just wearing shoes.
What's wrong with that, bro?
Remember, why are you wearing shoes on the day off? Like, you're not even at work.
What is shoes on your work shoes?
Ease up, man. Ease up, man.
The man that's wearing loafers casually.
Bro, just wear slides or something, or trainers or something.
So what happened if you were supposed to go on a date and the girl turn up in loafers? I feel that is...
Can't happen, man.
Well, a light suede loafer, a driving shoe.
If she rocks it right, cool.
Nah, don't lie, man.
I'm being serious. If she rocks it right, like, you know what I'm saying? If it's a young...
It's part of her drip.
They got Gucci joint or something.
Why's it got to be Gucci?
Because it might... I'm just saying, if she rocks it, if it's like a statement piece, but if it's just a lazy old loafer, come on, man. I'm going toilet, man. I'm not even coming back. I'm not even coming back, bro.
So dress code's important?
100%. And it ain't got to be nothing mad expensive. Let's not go too wild, innit?
Not to laugh at people who's like clearly having misfortune on dating apps, but to be a bit more serious, yeah, obviously we're just bantering, yeah. Some of you ain't even taking pride in your appearance.
That's what I'm saying.
For you to even be questioning why you're not getting matched and emailing HR.
And also, what are you saying to the person when they match with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's only so far chat can go sometimes online.
You have to push for it. One guy, I saw a video that King guy, I don't know if you mentioned him or someone else mentioned. There's that black brother King, it's like 6'8".
Yeah, the one that just get women to be friends.
Yeah, him, yeah. He said something where it's like, man, them, listen, when you're going on a date, ideally what you want to do is you want to take a girl on a date or take her, the first time you engage publicly anyway, get her to join you on something that you already do. Like you have to have something going for yourself anyway. So maybe if like the man that go gym, you invite her to a gym session, let her join you training legs or back or something. And there you can kind of engage physically in person for the first time. and then from there you can go grab her food or go do an act. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't just throw yourself in the deep end.
I can't lie to you, man. I think that's absolute garbage advice.
Why is that garbage? Let me find the video. Let you hear it from
No,
him.
not like that, because I feel like, see, the problem with things like this here is, what's I'm looking for? Advice from certain people is not general advice.
This guy, man.
Like, man, them are not meeting girls on Hinge and saying, let's go to the gym and work out. Girls are saying, are you okay? I don't, what? Go and work out with a total stranger. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas with him, I guarantee most time he speaks to girls, they listen to what he says because of who he is and what he looks like. Like, you can get, remember, you can't just use uniformed information for people like it's going to work for everyone. It's
No,
not.
but that's a nice idea though. Like,
It is, but it's not going to work for everyone.
No,
though.
but I don't think he's speaking to everyone, but it might help someone.
But the way he is and the way girls move to him, whatever he says, they're on it.
That doesn't mean he can't give advice though.
No, but remember, for example, Damson Idris telling me how to move to girls, for example, is a bit cheeky because you're Damson Idris. Michael B. Jordan telling me how to move to girls is a bit cheeky because Michael B. Jordan. Like, a lot of your stuff is done before you even open your mouth. She's seen you. She knows who you are. Hi, I'm Michael. I know who you is, nigga.
Wait, hold on. You're tough.
This is just my opinion, and for the people that this information resonates with. Instead of asking a woman out on a date, already have things in place in your life, motion, activities, events, hobbies going on in your life that you like to do and that you're passionate about, that you ask women to join you in. When you do that, you take the pressure off yourself, kings, because you're going to do those activities regardless. So that takes away the rejection aspect of it, and you're asking women to join you at things that you like to do. And when a woman joins you in things that you love to do on a daily basis, the energy is high already because you like to do those things, and it makes you more appealing and it makes you more attractive, man. Free game.
Free game. So what you saying? That video is currently sitting on 77.6 thousand likes.
On what?
On his Instagram.
I wonder why.
And then in the comments, some girls are like, I like this perspective, I really do, and I totally understand.
Of course you do, because it's Duke Dennis, bro.
I'd be saying this, it's not Duke Dennis.
What's his name again?
King the Great.
King, sir.
One Donnie responded, I don't know, bro. My homegirl was seeing this dude that she said she wanted to smash, but she was waiting until he expressly took her out on a date before doing it. And she said it felt like they were just hanging out, or that she was an add-on to whatever he was already doing. Bro never called any of their outings a date, and she ended up dropping him. After I saw that, I said a date is a date, so they know what's up. Different strokes for different folks, but that's just my experience. There's always someone's experience, isn't it?
But I'm not going to lie, it's garbage. It's tosh. Because remember, some girls want to get dressed up to go out. Some girls want some kind of effort to see some kind of effort made. I haven't seen it properly. Oh, mad. Brent, you see that?
I said, yo, put me in a movie, man. What's going on? I'm going to watch Boondocks.
That is crazy. The white man. What was I going to say? Oh, I heard they're trying to get Tyler Perry still. You heard about that?
What do you mean?
Trying to, I don't know, some kind of allegation against Tyler Perry still.
No, I ain't heard it. Is it on Shea Bar?
Don't know, it's on one of them sites still, so earlier on.
Should I find it and read it?
I think it's Shade Bar or Fashion Connect on them pages there still.
One sec.
But you know what's mad about them thing there is that, is he gay?
That's what they allege.
Because I don't think he'd come out and said he was gay. Because when I saw the post, it looked like the dude was. Is he?
Tyler Perry's in hot water after being hit with a £205 million lawsuit by one of his own actors. Derek Dixon, who starred in The Oval, is accusing the hip-hop mogul of sexual assault, claiming Perry got into bed with him and touched his thighs. Tyler Perry's legal team are calling this whole thing a scam. Can't get in bed with man and stroke my thighs. What's going on here, brother? What, 205 mil?
I was about to say that. I was going to say that. Is that worth 205 mil?
Blood.
A thigh stroke?
I mean, I'm not equating to that. But do you know what's going to happen with this though? It's gonna be black versus white now, because it's a white man and Tyler Perry's a black man. They'll say, "Oh, he's lying. He's this, he's that." Sorry,
I'm not involved.
That's what the comments will start saying. But this happened in 2019. He claims that Perry pursued him, gave him small roles, then allegedly made unwanted advances at his home, sent him a lot of charged texts. This lawsuit includes years of alleged messages and claims of toxic power dynamic. Okay. That's where it gets techie.
Here we go, man. The only problem with that, the only reason why that's like, pardon the pun, the only reason why that's sticky, yeah, is because anyone in a position of power now, anytime you message someone, they can use that. No,
but if you're in a position of power, yeah, people would argue that it's your responsibility to look after whoever is working for you. That's not a playing field.
100%, but actors have been on films and dated other actors.
There's no power dynamic.
There is.
Because I'm not hired by. Oh, you could be a bigger actor.
Exactly, I could be a bigger actor than you. Directors have dated co-stars or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Pop stars.
I guess it's fine when it's fine.
That's my point.
But when it's not fine, wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
You've done acting and photo shoots. Let's say if you're part of a campaign where, and this isn't a diss to you, but the person you're working with is significantly bigger in that field.
Yeah.
Let me throw a name out there. Brent, can you give me a name of an actress?
Viola Davis.
Yeah, but I don't want to tarnish Viola Davis's name.
It's a hypothetical, bro.
I know, but shout out Viola Davis. Come on, man. Let's just use someone else, man. Queen Latifah.
What's happening here?
I knew he was going to do that.
So you don't want to... What?
No, I just knew he was going to do that. Right.
Queen Latifah in the Equalizer is absolutely... Have you seen the Equalizer of Queen Latifah? Oh, my.
Yeah.
What a...
Is that what ballerinas like?
Nah.
The acting was in
Queen
the
Latifah will beat up...
This woman?
In Equalizer... There's one where she's like doing wheelies and that on the... Have you seen that one?
Wait, you talking about Equalizer or Ballerina?
Equalizer.
You're saying Queen Latifah in Equalizer?
It's garbage.
Yeah, but the way she's fighting in that, she'll beat
the ballerina.
100%.
She'll beat up ballerina.
That's mad. They ruined the film. Okay, hypothetical. Girl A, her name is Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
But Melissa's known. Melissa's big. She's got the same status as Viola Davis, for example. She's been aggressive towards you. Like very forward, very throwing herself at you. But you're not interested. But then it's like you saying, I'm going to go report it. But then you might think, this gig though. If I report this, I might lose this gig.
That's not the same thing though.
How is that not the same thing?
Because if I'm, what do you call it? If I'm saying no, I'm not interested, whatever, that's different. I'm talking about the ones where people engage in the relationship and then later on they now say it was a power dynamic. So no, you engage willingly in this thing, man.
No, what I'm saying is
you can't just use a power dynamic after. Like as I'm saying, as the example you use, if the girl's moving to me and I'm like, no, I'm not interested. That's different.
Like, what if you entertain it because of the power dynamic?
But then that's my fault.
Yeah, but why did
I entertain it? I'm an adult.
You thought it was cool.
Exactly. So there's no issue then.
No, but then it got toxic. Is what I'm saying, because she's the powerful one.
Cool, it can get toxic, but then just say it got toxic because it got toxic. Not because you were taking advantage because of a power dynamic.
No, but it got toxic because of the power dynamic. Like, so let's say, for example, you are professional, so you don't want to do things at work. You'd rather do it off-site.
Yeah.
But she's the famous one. No one's really going to tell her what to do. So now she's putting you in that environment where, no, come and do me in my trailer. You're like, whoa. Because then when we get caught, I'm seen as the unprofessional one. But then you're under her guise. So you're like, well, because it's you, I can get away with it. And then one day it hits the fan, now you get fired.
But I don't have to do that.
I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm saying that's how people get sucked in.
I get it, but people always absolve themselves of any blame. I don't have to go to a trailer and I have to do it. That's it. I can't go to a trailer, get caught, and now blame you. I didn't have to go to a trailer. I chose to go there to doggy. I've done that. We've got caught now by a makeup artist. Everyone on the set knows I've been sacked. Now I'm going to say it's a power dynamic because you made me do it. You didn't make me do it because I'm an adult. You can't make me do anything.
No, I hear you, but I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. So people always use this power dynamic like that. It only works when it's like, I don't know, like a Weinstein or them man there when there's or when they're saying to you, do you want this role? If you want this role, get naked and jump in the pool. If not, you ain't getting this role. And the woman may be like, oh, I needed money, so I get that one. That's you abusing your power. But if Weinstein was chatting to her babes normally, she's on man, I'm on, he's on her, she's on them, they have sex, it doesn't go her way, and then she's like, the only reason I have sex with him is because
I thought I was going to get a role.
There's a power dynamic. No one said that to you. You believe that, so you had sex with this person off of your own back. Now it hasn't worked out. You can't say power dynamic. You can only say that if the person, for me, has given you like an ultimatum where they're like,
what if they're dangling it?
You want this role, yeah? You know what you got to do in it.
Yeah. What if they're dangling it?
That's what I'm saying. That's different. That's very different.
But how do you prove that?
No, but you know that though because it's
No, but how do you prove that? If there's no texts or there's no evidence, it's just like word of mouth, or there's no evidence that this person made it seem as if they were going to further my career if I did certain things. Because that's the grey area.
I hear it, but then at the end of the day, if you want to report that, you're going to report it, which is fine. I think that's fine. But at least we can see what's happened. But when people say, I slept with this person...
Thinking that
this was going to bring something about, but did they mention that? If they haven't explicitly said to you, do this and I'll do that, if you're believing, that's like someone sleeping with you thinking you're going to get free R&B tickets. If I sleep with Taze, I'm going to get my free R&B tickets. And then they don't get it. The man saying, power dynamic because I thought, no, he never mentioned that.
Yeah,
you believe that. Whereas if a man's saying, right, you want to come to my dance? You know what you got to do. Then those are two different things.
There's certain promoters that are doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
So there's two different things,
okay,
but people are putting them together.
You got me there. See, that was a good example. You got me there still. That was a good analogy. Because I ain't doing that. No way. What? Nah. I don't think, this is not even a diss to my brand, yeah. But I don't think R&B and slow dance even holds that kind of weight. That is crazy. You think I'm in bed telling girls, yo, listen, I can saw you and you get out here.
Surprised, bro.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
I'm not saying you are,
There might be other man doing that. I heard a man said he's a shareholder. He didn't know I was standing right there. My boy tapped him and said, what? R&B and slow jams is your thing? He's like, yeah, that's what I tell the babes. But no one knows this done, you know.